This is the dollar yen on the 5 range, and I'm involved with a head and shoulders. Just before I run through that particular trade, let's go and take a look at the higher time frame analysis, starting off with the daily time frame. Oops, just ignore that. Right, so we have violated this level of structure here a few days ago, actually today, sorry, we violated that level, and I would expect price to come down to retest the closes of the candles just here. Let's go to the 240. On the 240, what I'm noticing is that price has actually put in a doji. We'll zoom in here. We put in a doji and we've come down to retest the 109 flat psychological number. So if I just look left for any structure, the only structure we have is this here, right here. But we have come into the wick, so I'm going to drop to the 60. And you can see what's happening here. We've had that directional move and sideways movement. So this to me is either a reversal or a trend continuation. Let's take a look at the 15. Still nothing on the 15. Let's take a look at the 5. Okay, here on the 5 isn't a great deal either. We are consolidating like this. This isn't a pattern I can trade because this isn't directional enough, but nevertheless this is valid for a wedge pattern and a breakout to the upside, which falls in line with my potential head and shoulders. So I'm just going to delete this off and put that structure level back in. It came into here. We actually held the higher time frame when we looked left, and the head and shoulders is looking like this. So in fact it was on the 5 range. Let me go back to that. So head and shoulders is a reversal pattern. So what that means is we're looking at the market coming down, we're looking for a retracement, then we're looking for a move to retest our structure line, we're looking for a pullback. In this instance, we broke above this level, giving us an initial structure high. We then pulled back for the right shoulder. We actually held the left shoulder, we didn't violate it. And then we've put in multiple higher closes. I'm only just getting involved now because I just wanted to wait for a little bit more confirmation. And what we have here is that doji here on the 4 hourly. So that isn't definitive by any means. If we get a higher close, that'll be a lovely 3-bar reversal, but it just adds a little bit more confirmation that there is a battle going on here. If I just go to the 15 and we look where targets are, just bring back on the orders, and targets are a retest of the structure lows, which is these two right here. And if I just go back to the 5 range then and work out the reward to risk, we are then looking at stops being just 3 pips below the low here. In terms of risk, that is 19 for a reward of 28. We're back for an update. Only a couple of minutes have passed actually, and we saw quite a big rally. Well, when I say a big rally, 10-15 pips we got up to. I've actually changed my targets on this because I'm always very cautious with target taking, but we do have the room here to go considerably higher, and this structure level here on the 4 hourly is what I'm interested in, particularly the closes of the candles. So not the wicks, the actual closes of the candles. And that actually comes in line with the very lows just here of this structure level. And so we could, here on the 4 hourly, see that little reversal, particularly if we do put in a 3-bar reversal here, come up to retest that area. If we just take a look at the 60 and look left, once again we are coming into the structure level, but this is quite achievable here. So what I'm just going to do is bring back on those orders, and I am going to change that reward to risk. So we're still risking the same amount, which is 20. The reward, however, is now looking at 51. We're back for the update, and as you can see, what happened here is that we made several new highs, a pullback, and then we just rallied on up and hit those targets for plus 51 pips. Let's go and take a look at the 60. Very nice here. Big pullback here, didn't come down for a retest, so no double bottom, and just rallied on up there to hit those extended targets. I'm usually very conservative when it comes to target taking, particularly on the 5 range, but time and time again we do tend to get those bigger targets based off the 60 or 240. That's why I changed them. So it turned out to be a very nice trade there, 20 pips for 51. Lovely.